So I'm going right now to get a motorbike. Need to rent a motorbike. Let's see, it looks like they have many bikes. That's, I could tell right away. Sometimes they just have 0, but yeah, now they have a ton. Okay. Maybe I'll get a small bike. Probably just go with a Swaddy Cop, hello. Yeah, let's see. I want to see what they have. Looks like they have clicks. How much are the clicks? 10 for 1 week? 1,050 baht. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think I'll do 1 week for the click. Do you have another similar bike as the click, or is that the lowest price, cheapest?
I have only that
Clicks. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, maybe this one. We're back on the road, folks. Very quick and easy, very quick and easy. 1,050 baht, 1 week in a Honda Click. Simple as that. Feels good. Now we can move around wherever we want to, at least within Pattaya, maybe a little bit outside of that, but you know, not gonna take this thing too crazy far. It's still a small bike. Could be done. You could easily drive to Bangkok with one of these, but you know, I'm not gonna do that. No interest in doing that right now. But we have this for the next week, and yeah, now we can move around without walking. It was a beautiful walk today, though. It was surprisingly not so hot. I was expecting this crazy heat wave, but maybe it's just worse in Malaysia. I don't really know if the heat, it's just more humid right now, or if I just got here at the right time, the right few days, you know? So yeah, we'll see how it plays out in the next, you know, week that I'm here. Let's see. All right, we made it near Pattaya Beach. I need to get a haircut badly. I've not gotten a haircut in a few months now, so it's time. There's a spot that I always go to here. It's right on Pattaya Beach. It's called Faded Barber Shop. It's been going there for ever since I started to come to Pattaya many years ago. And it's consistent enough and cheap that I just decide to go back, and it's relatively convenient, even though I don't stay in central Pattaya or near Pattaya Beach. It's not that hard to get here from anywhere, so yeah, I always just go back there. You know, I don't like taking too many chances with a random barber. I don't get anything crazy with my cut, but I've gotten some bad cuts before I was like more careful. And yeah, now I usually do my research first, or I go back to the same spot where I had a good experience. Yeah, check it out. Haven't been over here since I got back. Tend to stay more on the Jomtien side, Pratamnak, Jomtien. Even in the north is an improvement, I think, of staying over here. However, when it's not extremely busy, you know, it's a bit better. But at the end of the day, you're still going to get more of the people hassling you, trying to sell you things, stuff like that, which, I don't know, it's not ideal. So I think I prefer, no matter what, even if it's not busy with people, stay in Jomtien or Pratamnak. It's just my preference. You can still come over here quite easily by motorbike. Even though it's more quiet around, you know, there's still places with people. I would say it's not dead. It's just noticeably different than 2-3 months ago. That's a Lucky Stars. Swaddy Cop. Seem friendly. Good Look Massage. So many massage places over here, of course. I mean, everywhere in Thailand, you will find massage places. So there's some budget apartments right there. I mean, you never know how budget they are given the location, how close it is to the beach. Yeah, the massage places always have more workers than customers. That's typically how it goes. Except those times when it's like very busy on weekends and things like that. cheap, 200 baht. I mean, that's a standard price. People come here for massages. You know, that's one of the reasons people like to come to Thailand is to just relax and get massages, which is relatively cheap for most people. You know, not too much for locals, but for Westerners, it's a relatively cheap price. I think even compared to like the price in Malaysia, it's exponentially cheaper for massage here. I mean, you're always going to pay around $10 for a massage in Malaysia at minimum for a cheaper place. From what I've seen, I'm sure you can find the real budget spots, but compared to the average place here is, you know, $6. So it is quite a bit less. But there's all range. There's every which type of price point for massages. So yeah, they're not all created equal though. You know, some of the spots, I mean, again, it's like getting your hair cut. It's very hit or miss if you don't know the place and the person that's doing the job. So here's the spot. Faded Barbershop. It's right off the beach. Just go in here. Swadee Kap. Hello. I actually forgot my wallet in my bike, so I have to go back there to my bike again, but I just realized they're setting up like some type of event over here on the beach, so I decided to check it out. I mean, you hear music going off, like techno music. It says Pattaya Run on the beach, so you would think that's like a marathon type thing, but then it looks like it sounds like a party. So I don't know. Like they're building a full stage here, probably just for this weekend. Yeah, interesting. Huge though. It's all extending all down there with tents and stuff. So I guess there's going to be a big event on Pattaya Beach this weekend. Maybe tonight, tomorrow. I'm not sure. But it sounds like it's already getting underway. I just don't know the details. I'll try and unravel more tonight or tomorrow and see what's really going on here. But now I must go back to my vehicle and get my damn wallet. I don't even ever keep it in the bike, but I just threw all my stuff in there, and yeah, here we are. Haircut complete. Much more comfortable now. So I think I'm gonna go eat something. This is the last day without a kitchen, so I might just enjoy a little bit, either Penang curry, or I will enjoy some fish, salted fish again. Either way, it's pretty carnivore. You know, it would be going slightly outside of carnivore if I have the curry, but considering it, no rice, of course, no rice. Or the green curry as well. Maybe I'll get both. That's what I'm most wanting right now. If there's some good price fish around here, the ones I saw were $2.50 for a whole tilapia, which is, last night I paid $1.50 near where I stay. And there's also mackerel over there. So maybe we'll go to Pattaya Park in Pratamnak, where I went yesterday, and get a fish or two. I'm gonna decide within the next 5 minutes. We made it to the Great Soy Bacau Market, the outdoor food market. It's right at the end of Soy Bacau. If you ever want to find this place, you can just kind of search Sun Fitness. There's a gym right here called Sun Fitness, and it's an easy way to get to this market. Let's see, we'll go through a little bit. I usually go right for the curries, to be honest. But there is quite a few different types of dishes here. Oh, some pumpkin. Wouldn't mind having some pumpkin. How much is the pumpkin? How much? 10 baht. 10 baht. For one? 10 baht for one piece?
Yeah.
Okay, I will take 2 pieces. 2. Alright, we grabbed 2 pieces of pumpkin. I don't know how it looks, it's hard to tell. I'm just gonna try it anyways. You know, there is a bunch of dishes here. I never tried this place yet. They have the frog and the bird. Always throws me off a little bit, but could be good. I'm gonna go to my classic spot that I always get. Swadee Kap. Hello. Can I have no rice with beef and chicken? Eat here, eat here. Yeah, they have the green curry is also good actually. I like the green. Yeah, these two. Might do, after I finish this, I always get more. I'll probably get the green. All right. Unfortunately, she charged me a little bit more than the other girl charges me. The other girl would charge me 50 baht, but she charged me 70. But it's fine. So you can expect to pay anywhere from, I'd say 50 to 80, depending on the time or who's working or, you know, what they decide for you. But it's worth it. It's delicious. Let me try first some of the chicken. That is spicy. That first piece will kick you with the spice. Alright, let's try the pumpkin. Can't really tell. It looks like it may be sitting there for a while. No, that's good. That's pretty fresh. It's better than the ones I would get from like 7-Eleven. Alright, that's good. I'm happy with this. Maybe I'm gonna dip the pumpkin into the seems like a good move. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy this. We'll figure out what's next. Got a fresh grilled mackerel here. They claim not to put any sauce on it. You know, to me it looks like there's maybe some sauce. Hopefully that's just oil. They say no sauce, so I trust it. I trust it. It doesn't seem soy-like, but you never know, folks. It looks good though, and it's very hot, so let's enjoy this mackerel now. Nice market. Always love this market. Lots of choices, and it's not too busy right now. This is nice. So I unfortunately got stopped by police on the streets on my motorbike, and I had to pay a bribe. Now, this was my own fault because I blew a red light. Yes, and just wanted to get through the traffic, and 2 other people went, and so I just went through as well. You know, I've done it many times here, but stupid mistake. I learned my lesson. Cop comes, tells me to get over. And that was it. He, you know, got me for no license and blowing a red light. And he wanted 4,000 baht. Wanted 4,000 baht off the bat. I said, oh, I don't have anywhere near that much money. He's like, oh, you can go to your hotel and get the money. I said, no, I just told him like, oh, I don't even have that much money. You know, just make that up to him. I don't even have that money. And he's like, well, you're gonna have to go to the police station. I said, I can give you 500 baht right now. I can give you 500. And he negotiated with me up to 1,000 and said, you could go right now if you give me 1,000. So gave him 1,000 baht and went along my way. Learned my lesson. I mean, if you're gonna drive without the license to begin with, don't blow a red light in any way, you know, especially in like 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m. prime time. You know, maybe very late at night, that's different, but yeah, lesson learned, right? Lesson learned. Don't pull that crap ever, but if you're really gonna do it, it should be super late night when there's no one on the road. 1,000 baht down. Could have spent that anywhere else, so it would have been better, but I wonder how many of those he does in a day. You gotta wonder, some of these days, how many do they get? 5,000, 10,000 extra? I mean, that's a good chunk of change there, officer. That's a good gig, mister. Very corrupt gig, but that's just how it goes. I was breaking the rules at the same time, so that's just how it goes, folks. Let's see if I can get any dessert. I'd like to get some fruit in this market. I know they have some fruit. I don't think I'm looking to get more seafood, although the seafood is Swati Kap. The seafood here is quite good, and it's very cheap compared to where I was on Soy Buakhao. Much cheaper here. We'll see. I am quite hungry. Mainly because I fasted for a full day. I missed out on a few meals. I don't really want to make up those meals necessarily, but I do feel hungrier. Let's see, I think there's fruit more on the inside in here. It's mostly seafood here, to be honest. That's kind of like what this Pratumnak market is known for. Let's see. You know, I swear there is a fruit stand or two in here, though. I think where I can get dragon fruit and guava. That's kind of what I was hoping to get. I see a lot of seafood. Maybe I'll have to end up getting more seafood, but that's not very much dessert, you know. I would just probably go with a fresh fish again, like a full fish. See here, the mackerel is only 100 for those ones. I believe that's what those are, at least. Yeah, a lot of fish to choose from, but let's see, there's got to be some fruit, right? Amongst all these other stalls, like here's one, but it's like fruit shakes mostly. They have dragon fruit, but it's only for a drink, really. Do you also sell like sliced fruit or no? No, have okay. All right. Yeah, over here. Okay, thank you. Over here. Over there. Okay, thank you. Nice. Okay, there's big fruit markets here. I knew there was some type of fruit deal that I was missing. Okay. We have the dragon fruit. What are these dragon fruit? I don't think I've ever had those. Is this dragon fruit as well? Is this dragon fruit?
Yeah.
Yeah? I never saw this one. This is a white one? Also dragon fruit? I've never seen one like this. And this one guava?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. How much is it for one guava? Can you slice it? Can you cut? 50 baht. And you can slice, cut? Okay, all right. I'll do one of the guava. I'm tempted. I've never seen one like this. How much is a dragon fruit for one? 120? Oh wow. 100. 100 baht for one. That's a little pricey. One moment. It's kind of pricey. Minimum I can buy is one.
I need small.
Maybe smaller one. Yeah, maybe one like this. 40? 40? 50? I'm really curious about this one, but it's a little bit too much. It's very heavy. That's why. Okay, this is good. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll go with the smaller dragon fruit. I mean, normally there's white and red, but they still usually are both red on the outside. So I'm really confused as to that yellow, white skin dragon fruit. Anybody know about that? Oh man, I'm tempted to try it. I can't help myself, but it should be enough. 100 baht. I think 90 baht total, actually. They actually have a lot of already prepared cut fruit. That's what I came over here to look at for a moment, because it would have been easy just to grab something like that, but mostly dragon fruit with mango and watermelon, papaya. I also want some durian, to be honest. Might have to make a separate video doing durian itself. Although I smell it and I actually really want it. I know some people think it's foul and they don't even let you have it in the hotels, but I would just eat it here. We'll see. If I can find a really small thing of durian, I will get it, because I do like it. Pineapples. Pretty much everything here, to be honest. And shakes here, if you want shakes. Got the cut dragon fruit and the guava. 80 baht for both. Not too bad, 80 baht. 40 baht each. Let's try the guava. Let's see how soft slash sweet it is. That's very good. Sometimes you get guava that's not the right ripeness, but this is really good. Yeah. It's better than the ones at 7-Eleven. It's better than the fruit stand outside the 7-Eleven as well, which is hit or miss. Yeah, very good. Dragon fruit. Yeah, also better, much more fresh. Wow, it's the best one I had in a while. I really wonder about the other one with the light colored skin. I've never really seen it, I don't think. I'm so curious about it. I wonder if it's more sweet or less sweet. Yeah. I started to really like guava. I never really ate it growing up. Never had it in my life. I started having it like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago maybe. Super low in sugar, so I can still have it, and it's one of the better fruits for me. I hope you enjoyed the video, folks. Drop a thumbs up if you did, please, and I will see you in tomorrow's vlog.